Welcome to Late Night Sessions. I am Ryan, joined by my beautiful co-host, Blakey Boy.
Yo, yep, it's a duo episode today.
Yeah, we a duo because no one else is here.
No one else showed up.
I mean, to be fair, I did say, like, I'm gonna be late. Can we do it late? So it is kind of my fault. But Shane and Tanner agreed to be here later. They're just not. They just went off the grid since then. There was like a time gap and they disappeared.
Tanner's playing Apex Legends right now.
What the fuck? He could have done. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh my god. If he joins halfway, I'm showing him the door. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, it's so weird doing a duo episode. It's like, it's nice, but it's not. And it's also weird that I was the first one in the Discord chat.
You've been here for like 20 minutes.
I've been here literally for over 20 minutes just singing to Spotify. Like, and playing Borderlands. That's what I've been doing for the last 20 minutes.
I mean, there's less of us here, so that means less talking. But there's less of us here, so there's less interrupting. It should be a clearer conversation.
If you think about it, it's more. We get more talking time. We get more.
So, I mean, I think Tanner's useless. It's kind of like you wouldn't know.
Tanner doesn't have air, all right? Let alone air time.
Hey, Xbox gamer here. I'm gonna play Smite while you guys record. Okay, bye. Okay, there. That was thanks, Tanner. Thanks, Tanner. Bye.
You want to watch some anime with me?
See, the audience doesn't even know. The Tanner's on. They don't even know because Xbox gamer here. I'm a fucking.
I'm a little faggot.
You can say faggot on YouTube, right? Yeah, you can say faggot.
We'll find out. I've said it before. I'll say it again.
I feel like words like faggot and bitch and stuff, like, you're like, oh, you can't say that, like, that's against gay people, like, that's a sensitive word. But, like, when you call someone a faggot, you're not calling them homosexual. You're just calling them a faggot. Like,
typically, it's like, when you use that in a sentence, it's typically not against a gay person or homosexual person, you know? You're not trying, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and like if you say fuck you to someone, you're not offering sexual intercourse. You're saying fuck you. Like, it's
fuck you.
It's context. Like, faggot doesn't mean gay. It means faggot that's in my mind. That's how it works, you know?
Yeah.
I especially hate this one because people are trying to get rid of the word retard, and retard is near and dear to my heart. I have said retard my whole life. Like, I say it so much.
Okay. Our school, I think it's fucked up. Like, we have, like, you know, kids with mental disabilities and, you know, like, just not that right, it's really sad. But what I think is messed up is that our school has, like, you know, helpers, like, to help them get to classes and, you know, help educate them, which is great. I mean, that's totally great. But at the end of the day, they take them around the school so they can empty out the recycling bins. But does that not seem weird to you?
They're used for physical labor because wow.
They're literally used for physical labor.
The special needs kids at my school, they sell bags of popcorn for 50 cents.
Bags of cocaine?
No, popcorn. Like, during lunch, they've got this thing, and you like, there's like an adult there that helps them give them change because it's like a math thing, like a learning thing where they like. You
count that coin.
Yeah, because it's only 50 cents, and you just, like, you give them $1 or something. So she's like, okay, now how much change do you give them? They, like, do the math or whatever. So
25.
But it's awesome because it's popcorn for 50 cents. Like, it's a decent sized bag, so everyone just gets free fucking popcorn, basically.
Well, how good is the popcorn? Like, is it, like, decent?
It's decent popcorn. However, well, okay, I'm gonna get hate. I don't like popcorn.
Look, I don't like ice cream, all right? That's more weird than popcorn.
I think that is weirder, yeah.
Yeah, it's just, I used to not like chocolate either. Like, I really started liking chocolate after I turned, like, 11 or 12. I was mostly a vanilla person until then. But now I'm both.
I cannot stand the smell of barbecue sauce. The taste of it, I can like if someone like I don't really care for barbecue sauce, but if like someone gives me something with barbecue sauce, I'm like fine and I'll eat it. But the smell of barbecue sauce is just horrific to me. I don't know why.
Continue. Sorry.
I don't know why, because like if I eat barbecue sauce, it's like yeah, it's barbecue sauce. But especially barbecue chips, I like barbecue chips. But the smell is the only thing that just repulses me, and I don't know why.
See, the smell, I mean, I'm fine with barbecue sauce, taste and smell. I can't do mustard unless it's, like, blended in with stuff. Like, I can't do plain mustard. But
Yeah, I don't
I
put mustard
remember
on
for
anything.
so long, I'd only have, like, ketchup and honey with, like, chicken nuggets. Like, you remember getting honey with chicken nuggets, right?
I remember not liking it.
Okay, maybe I was the only one. Fucking go into a drive-thru at Wendy's and pick up some chicken nuggets and honey. But I remember, like, never ever wanting to try honey mustard because it had mustard in it. I'm like, I'm not gonna like it. It's like mustard. And I got peer pressured into trying it one day when I was with some family friends in their back of their van going to a house. And we stopped at McDonald's. They're like, here, try this honey mustard. I'm like, no. He's like, no, you like it. And then I just tried it and I liked it ever since. But I just find it weird that my first time trying a sauce was in the back of a white van.
That's the best kind of sauce. I've always been picky as a kid, but like my whole childhood, when I'm eating food, it's like plain or ketchup. Like that,
Yeah.
that's what it's like.
Yeah, like you've always like eaten very small and very picky.
Yeah, but ketchup is like it goes on everything. Ketchup is the essence. Like you can put ketchup on anything. Like anything goes with ketchup.
Chocolate cake.
I'll do it.
Well,
I also
have you
don't
tried
like
the ketchup
cake.
challenge? Oh,
No.
really?
Yeah, I don't like cake.
Like, okay, I'm kind of the same way, but not like I like cake. To me, cake tastes good, but I used to be an icing person, right? Like I could eat icing all day, every day. But like it's just so sweet now. Like I can't have anything too sweet. It just makes me sick.
I've thought about it. Like I'm a little upset because I'm losing my sweet tooth. Like I'd rather eat food over just sweets when it used to be the opposite.
I feel like it's better for me, so I'm not really sad about it.
Yeah, because I feel on one side I'm like, oh wow, like I actually enjoy food more than just sweets. But I'm like, damn, that's a part of me. Like I grew up on Reese's cups. Like how do I
and goldfish? Hey, you grew up on Reese's cups and goldfish.
I'm still eating goldfish. Reese's cups. I don't care for Reese's cups.
I got a carton of goldfish right now. Pretty much empty, but
goldfish are great. Someone give me some goldfish.
Bro, you need some goldfish, dude?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro, throw them over here, bro. I'll catch.
Here.
I don't have anything to.
I just poured goldfish over my phone.
What? I don't have anything to pour to make a sound. That sucks. I got a box of BBs. That'd be the biggest mess. Holy
Bro,
shit.
I remember I got a BB gun one year when we were living in an apartment, and I just shoot it in my room. And I remember one day I just shoot it out of box, and I just remember one day just shooting it and then it just comes back and hits me in the glass, and I'm like, I'm done. I'm just gonna sit this one out.
I almost shot myself with a bow and arrow like a couple months ago.
Really?
I was shooting a bow and arrow, right? And I was like in my backyard, and I'm fucking trash at a bow and arrow. Like trash. I can't hit shit. But I was like shooting a cardboard box, and the cardboard box was up against a concrete wall. So I'm standing there.
I remember. I think you told me this. Yeah.
Yeah. I was shooting these arrows, and I'm shooting them, and I hit it, and it went through the cardboard box, hit the concrete wall, and bounced straight backwards at me. It didn't spin, it didn't turn, it didn't move. It was forward, backwards, completely straight. And it was like, it hit me in the arm. But it wasn't going fast enough. It didn't do anything. But it was completely straight, completely backwards, came right back at me, and I stopped. I haven't used a bow and arrow since. I was like,
fuck this. I'm done. Never going outside again.
I was like, if I'm going to shoot it, I'm going to get training first because I'm going to kill myself with a bow and arrow. On the bright side, though, doesn't that mean I've got good accuracy? If I can shoot it so straight that it comes straight back, that's good accuracy, right?
I mean, were you aiming for yourself?
I mean, it was a dark time.
I mean, we've all had those dark times.
It wasn't that good. Like, all right, I've had it. I'm gonna go out and shoot myself with a bow and arrow in my backyard.
Use a knife. Oh,
Jesus.
I let my friend cut me with a spoon. Did I tell you this?
Yeah.
Yeah, I broke a spoon. We have plastic spoons at lunch, and I broke it, and I just handed him a piece. And then he just pushed it against my arm and just cut me. And I'm like, it's like, I don't care. You can do that. It's no big deal. So I didn't think it'd draw blood. So he did 2 cuts on my arm, and I didn't think it bled or anything. I didn't see any bleeding at the time. So I'm like, okay, I just flipped my arm over. And I'm like, just go ahead, have at it. And he just makes one fucking straight line across my wrist. That it really looked like I cut myself. And then I turn my arm over, and I'm like, shit, I'm actually kind of bleeding a little bit. And
it just squirts onto the table.
Literally, I still have the mark. It's bad. And no one said anything. No one cared. I never hit it or nothing.
There was one time I was at school and I was in the hallway, and me and this girl were going past each other, and my wrist hit her binder, and it cut my wrist like a straight line that looked like I cut myself, and I was like, oh shit.
I can't relate to that, but I can relate to leaving my Alto neck strap on, walking to chemistry, and then getting caught in some girl's hair.
I remember another instrument incident. It was one time, I took my flute home to practice, and I came back to school and I had like a locker, then I had a band locker. So I went to band, and I was like, oh shit, I left my flute in my locker, in my regular locker, not my band locker. And my band teacher always got upset about that, because kids would do that all the time. So my band teacher, I was like, man, I left my flute in my locker. Can you please not beat me? And so, but I was like a good kid, so she was like, yeah, fine, you can go. So I went to my locker and I opened it, and there was no flute there, and I was like, oh shit. And then I was like, oh yeah, I came in before school and put it in the band room, so I didn't even have to do that. It was there the whole time. And I was like, oh man. And then I had to walk back into the band room after class was started with no flute, and go to my actual locker and get the flute out. It was horrible.
Bro, you probably thought you were
it was horrible.
Just smoking some coke or something.
Yeah, dude, I don't know. That was an amazing teacher, but I'm just a stupid child. It's like, oh man.
Bro, my middle school teacher, I think she liked me, but didn't. I never practiced. I still never practice. But I was able to keep up with everyone in my section without practicing when they put in hours upon hours. And yeah, here I am. That's it. I just find it really weird how all these people fucking practice every day, for 2 hours. Uh-huh. And it's I don't care enough.
I've never been the person that practiced in middle school, because they don't do this anymore, but my band class would have practice sheets where it was the homework, and you would take it home, and you would have to practice for 20 minutes a night, and your parent would have to sign it. And I never did one. I never turned one of those in, and my grade went down to a B instead of an A in band class because I didn't do that. I know, right? Big whoop, a B instead of an A in band.
But band is an easy A.
My mom would never get off my ass for having a B in band. I was like, Mom, it is a B. It's not a bad grade. It's a good grade. And my mom would be like, yeah, but it's band class. You should have an A because of how easy it is. And I was
Did she ever find out why you didn't?
Yeah, she knew. I told her the whole time. I didn't give a shit. And I was like, Mom, it's a B. It's a good grade. Stop shaming me for a good grade. And she's like, band is so easy that you should have an A. I was like, nah.
What? Okay. Question: what made you pick flute out of all the instruments? Because when I think back, 5th grade, the band director's coming in, trying to recruit the new elementary students, and I just it was just a sudden instinct, yeah, I'm gonna try this. and then I've stuck with it. Like, I've never once thought about, playing an instrument up until that moment.
Well, 6th grade was the first time I got to, I got a band class and I got to choose my instrument, and they were like, what instrument do you want to play? We only had 3 options. It was clarinet, saxophone, or flute. And once you, after 6th grade, 7th grade, once you knew music, if you wanted to change instruments, you could get a new instrument. But I was like, fuck that, I'm not, changing, I'm learning one instrument. I'm already trash enough. I just need one. And so in elementary school, when we were forced to take band or music, it was music class. We would play the recorder.
Music class was xylophones.
No, mine was the recorder. For third,
we did both.
For 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade, I had to play the recorder, and my band teacher there said that the flute was the closest instrument to the recorder. Now you might be thinking, well, wouldn't the clarinet? Yes, you're right. She lied to me. But but it's fine. So I went in. So after that, she said the flute was the closest instrument to the recorder. So when I went into 6th grade and we only had 3 options, I was like, okay, flute's the closest. I'll pick flute, and that's what I've picked.
I mean, I could see how flute is kind of close to recorder since there's no reed and stuff. But I don't know. The weird thing is about me is that our school district, because so many people wanted to play saxophones and band percussion, that they ended up doing a lottery. So they put if you wanted to play saxophone or something, they put your name in a hat, and then just fucking draw out a name. And obviously I chose sax. I just wanted to do that and was hoping to win the lottery, which I did. But when they were bringing all the instruments for us to try it in 5th grade elementary, they didn't have any saxophone because you'd have to that'd just be so many reeds for every student that wanted to try it. So they wouldn't have any woodwinds. So they made me try a trumpet. So when I won saxophone, I had no idea what I was getting into. It was weird. I was kind of getting prepared for trumpet.
In 6th grade, my band teacher looked exactly like Oliver Queen from the CW's Green Arrow.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Looked exactly like him. And the girls were like, damn. It was weird. He looked exactly... I don't know what the actor's name is. I could probably just Google it.
But the Green Arrow guy, he's pretty attractive.
Yeah.
What is he doing teaching band?
I don't know.
That's trying to be a model or anything but a teacher.
I don't know if it's probably Steven or Stefan. Amel. What is this name? Steven Amel, Stefan Amel, Stefan Amel.
Steven Anal?
It's that guy. No, it's Steven or Stefan.
Stefan Anal.
Amell. Smell, but with an A.
Amelie.
So I don't know how you say that, but that's what my band teacher looked like, and the girls were like, damn. And then I told a story on this podcast. I don't know when it was. It was a few episodes back of it was in 6th grade. It was the same year, and I had to get a shot in school, and I almost passed out. That day, we had this test, a playing test in band, and it was the first playing test, and you had to go in a room with the band director alone, and you had to play, and he would judge you.
That's not bad.
I know, but this is I was fuck no! This is my first time shit at the flute, absolute garbage. Haven't had a playing test before, and I'm gonna be alone with the director. I was fuck. But when I had to go get that shot and almost passed out, that got me out of doing that. While the other kids were doing the test, and
you were passing out.
Yeah, I was resisting passing out after I got drugged, and that got me out of doing the test. So it was pretty cool.
Perfect. Man, middle school was so much fun.
Middle school was pretty. I mean, okay, 6th grade was good. 7th grade, 8th grade. 7th grade was fucking trash. 8th grade and 6th grade were good.
All mine were pretty fun. I didn't go to DC though. I never wanted to. I still don't really want to.
My favorite years were probably 5th and 6th.
I don't like field trips where like they restrict you so much. Like, okay, you're gonna do this, this, and this, you know? And like it was kind of the same thing when I went to Hawaii with band. Like it was very restricted. Like
Yeah.
I wanted to roam the city of Honolulu or wherever we are. Where we were. Fuck. And like, just walk around, FaceTime, my friends and all that shit. I ended up like not feeling well and I stayed in the hotel a bunch. But like I still went out. But it's just like, okay, you gotta wake up at this time. We're leaving at breakfast at this time. Okay, you're done eating breakfast. Get back on the fucking bus. All right, we're gonna go play. It's.
You know what that's like?
Person?
Going on a vacation with a grown woman.
Mother, wife, fiance.
I don't know why women don't like vacations. They just don't like it. Like it's just like a panic room when they go on vacation. I don't know why.
Vacations for me, I'm in the middle of like just whatever catches my eye, I'll go do and plan. Like I feel like there's some things like, yes, I want to plan and do this, but like I don't want to set a specific day for it.
I like vacations if it's something I'm interested in, but if it's like a family vacation that I'm forced to go on, then I'm just like, can I stay in the hotel room?
Yeah. Like to a museum. Okay, museums, I like history. It depends on the museum.
On the museum.
Art museums, I just don't get it. It's like
I remember, was it Indianapolis or was it?
We went to an art museum.
I think it was the
Or
Indianapolis Children's Museum. This has been a long time. This is a fuzzy ass memory, but it was like, I think it was called the Indianapolis Children's Museum.
Yes,
and the outside was designed so there was 2 giant dinosaurs.
Yep.
Breaking through the wall.
Yeah, the Children's Museum, it's so cool. If you ever have a chance to go see it,
there was the other dinosaurs. It was fucking whack.
They change some of their exhibits like every so often too, like every couple months or year. But they do keep like some of the same exhibits. But like even as an adult, like it's still really cool to see. Like as a high school student, I would be excited to go back to the Children's Museum. It's actually like really entertaining.
I don't think I would do it. Because, I haven't been there in ages. Like, half my life ago, I haven't been there. Like, it's been a long time. And I have so many memories, like, being a child in the museum, you're like, whoa, this place is huge, this place is fucking crazy. So if I went back now, it would, like...
I'd ruin it.
I've already ended on a good note. I don't want to be less amazed when I go there. Because there's a section... There was a section in the Children's Museum where it was designed to be like a prehistoric area, and there were
dinosaurs.
It was a dinosaur-themed area, but it was as if you were outside. So, but it was inside. They decorated a simulation
like where you're in like kind of a jungle sort of.
Yeah, you're like in a jungle-esque thing.
But it was a section of that. Remember, there was a section of that where they had like actual archaeologists?
Yes, archaeologists.
Archaeologists.
For fossils.
Yeah, well, no, they had that, but they had actual like archaeologists like actually researching like dinosaur fossils and all of that shit just behind glass, and you could just watch them. It was so cool.
But I remember being like a little kid in this area. It's dinosaur themed, and there's like a storm going on, and there's all these sounds.
Yeah.
There's thunder and lightning sounds, and there's dinosaurs roaring. And I remember being like scared, not like scared.
yeah.
Like not scared where I'm like crying in the middle of the museum, but scared like with my friends, like running around and hiding, but like in fear of this place, but it, like in a good way. In a good way, because like you're so small.
Yeah.
Like you're so small and tiny that this place that any adult would be like, yeah, like it's fucking dinosaurs and sounds. But for like a kid, it's like, whoa, we're under attack. And so it was like,
you went so high, you cut out for me.
But yeah, it was. I feel like it was so cool as a child that I don't want to go back now because it'd be less amazing.
That's the only thing good about Indianapolis. Indianapolis just really fucking sucks. I hate to break it to you.
Only the museum. One building is the good part of Indianapolis.
It's like there's nothing really to do there. We don't got no Gucci stores or all that. fun stuff. We don't got. No, we do got drug dealers. I mean, lots of murder happens. A lot of people die.
Corn.
What?
Corn. You got corn.
Oh, we got corn for days. Like literally, I can walk outside in 10 minutes. Less than 10 minutes, I can have a handful of corn. It's fucked.
It falls from the skies there.
It grows in the damn trees.
The trees.
It's so much corn and soybeans too, dude. Oh my gosh, fart. I've seen enough corn for 3 lifetimes.
Yeah,
the worst part is like if you're in like a somewhat rural area with cornfields and it like rains a decent amount, the roads just get absolutely fucked. Like there's some parts of like roads right next to cornfields where like it's just gone. The road just disappears from the water and you can't drive on it. Like you have to make a huge ass detour. But there's specific area. Wait, there's one specific area where it floods so badly that it is near impossible to get out without driving through the flooded areas. So it's like, if you have a vehicle that's low to the ground, you're almost trapped there. It sucks. Continue.
I remember in my neighborhood that I lived in for like years. I lived there forever. Yeah. There was this road, like, as you exited the neighborhood to go into, like, the city, like, to the stores and stuff, there was this road you had to go on, like, unless you went the other way, which, like, wasn't towards the city. You had to go on this road to get there, and it was just the worst road. Like, garbage. It was asphalt. It was a road. It wasn't just dirt. It was like an asphalt real road. It was trash. Like when you went over that road one time, you had to go get new shocks for your car. Like it's fucked. Like the worst road. It's fucked. And I remember like a year before I moved, I don't know how long it was, but before we moved, they redid the road. It was the best fucking road ever. It was the smoothest road. It went from 0 to 100 at once. Like, it was the worst road to the very best road.
Have you noticed, like, let's say if you're sick and you're going on a road trip, and, like, you know, just every little bump on a highway just makes you feel nauseous or something, like, then you start to realize how bumpy highways actually are. But, like, if you, like, feel completely fine, it's like you never notice it, right? Or am I the only one?
I don't have that problem. I don't have, like, car sickness or stuff like that.
Well, I don't usually get car sickness. But, like, if I'm just, like, having, like, a little cold or something, and just, like, every bump just makes me want to kill myself.
I can read in the car. Like, I went on a road trip and I read a book. Like, I read a novel on a road trip in the car. And supposedly, that'll make you sick. I like it.
I remember when I was going to Florida with my dad and some of his fucking friends, maybe. I think we might have met them on Yelp. I actually don't know how we met them. But we were from Indy. Somehow we ended up in fucking Texas when we were trying to go to Florida. Then we got to Florida. But I remember, like, 2 people got car sick, right? And, you know, naturally, 2 people getting car sick, like, I'm starting to feel a little nauseous, right?
Mm-hmm.
And, like, they have no more bags or, like, anything to hold the vomit. So, some fucking Asian lady, right, because my dad's side of the family's Asian, and he has all Asian friends, who, like, doesn't speak English very well, she hands me, like, a fucking pan. Like an aluminum pan. And an aluminum pan. And I look down at it, and, like, I just realized at that moment, I don't need to throw up anymore. I'm not throwing up in a pan. I'm not going to open a pan and put it in your damn oven. It's not like a 9x9 pan. You know what I'm talking about? It's like one-time use aluminum pan. You know what I'm talking about? Like,
I know what you're talking about.
Just like really? Out of all the things, I'd rather throw up on my shoes.
I don't vomit very often, and I try not to vomit.
Same.
But I've found out through lots of hard experiences, spinning is my weakness. Can't spin, even a little. Start vomiting.
See, for me, like, I can. don't know how I found this out. I think I was watching iDubbbz. Like just eating and like watching something gross typically doesn't affect me. Like I can still eat. And a lot of people like, get sick, like they can't eat after like watching like a Filthy Frank video.
I'll eat while watching gross stuff.
It's not like I make it like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna start watching, some vomit cake videos from Max Mofo and start eating. Like it's not something I put on every time I eat dinner. But like if I just so happen to be watching it, I can still eat.
Yeah.
Except the egg one. iDubbbz made a video of him in like I think H3 Ethan. You know who I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Like went and ate eggs, and they had 1,000-year-old eggs. It was all black, and I couldn't eat boiled eggs for like a month.
I like growing up forever, even now, like not as bad now, but I was like a super picky eater and could not eat a lot. Like my life was like that was the thing you could pick on me about was like my eating. It was like I'm just a shit eater. And boy, oh boy, did people take advantage of it, especially freaking like my stepdad. Like he didn't beat me, but he would get on me for eating, and it was like annoying. But it was like, yeah, like I live with it. Like what's he gonna do? But I remember, like especially going out to eat, is because like the thing.
Yeah, no, picky. Like I remember visiting you in Vegas. Like I would like want to try out the buffets because like it's Vegas. They have like amazing buffets, right? And then your mom is like, yeah, there's no point in taking Ryan into a buffet. He'll eat like 3 French fries.
Exactly, because like my whole life was like you don't eat anything. So whenever especially going out, it was like, oh, you're a waste of money. You shouldn't even order. You just sit there. We shouldn't even bring you. Okay, so it was like I would try to eat as much as I could, and because I would get made fun of for it.
You
so
didn't want
in
to
a restaurant.
Money.
And I would be full, my stomach would be hurting, and I would be like, I'm done eating. But I would just keep eating as much as I could just to try to get my plate have less food on it. Like just to try.
Hey, wait. Is that why you drank all that apple juice?
No. That was just fucking good apple juice.
Throwback.
And then, oh boy. And then I would get acid reflux like after I ate all the time, and I would get like digestion problems because I would just eat more than my stomach could handle to like avoid embarrassment. Yeah, like a true American. To avoid embarrassment. So I would be like, Ma, what's happening to me? You should be like, that's
the most American thing I think I've ever heard. Eating so much, like just I kept eating so I wouldn't be made fun of.
I was shamed on from my family, so I stuffed myself to avoid embarrassment, giving myself indigestion. Like that's American.
That's pretty bad.
It is. It's like the opposite of like anorexia. Yeah. Just
the
like
complete opposite.
To avoid embarrassment, hurting my health. You gotta do what you gotta do,
Yeah, you gotta stop the bullies.
I mean, I'm good now. No one calls CPS. Like, I'm good. I'm a big boy. Like, no.
yeah, you like normal sizes now.
Yeah, don't call CPS. I'm a big boy. I can eat as much food or as little food as I please.
And goldfish. Always make
and goldfish. Mostly goldfish.
So, we ate so much goldfish when you were in Indy.
Dude,
it was like a box a day.
When you get down to like the bottom of the bag of goldfish and it's like so the extra cheesy, powdery, oh man.
I got really sad. It's like, oh, damn it, it's gone.
Yeah, when you, like, you can just turn the bag upside down and all the powder falls in your mouth and now it's gone forever.
I still can't believe none of these fucktards have joined.
We don't need them. We're doing better without them than we
are. You're cutting out a little bit, but, like, we are actually doing better. Without Shane and Tanner, he's just make a wish.
I mean, your ideas, maybe budget cuts, ideas.
I mean, are we doing like, are we doing 40-60 now?
I mean, that's big.
We're still not making any.
One day.
Yeah. Let me get enough sub bots like T-Series.
We need more sub bots.
we need more sub bots. We need to get in contact with the CEO of T-Series. Hook a brother up.
It'll be like, yo, come on.
Like, come on. I know you got some stuff.
You did it once. You can do it just a little bit. Just like a 1,000. Just 1,000 sub bots. Come on.
Oh, update. Tanner has switched to Rainbow.
I was putting Mixer links in the description for our videos, and so when I went to Tanner's Mixer, it said the title of the stream was Rainbow, and the stream was Apex Legends.
Yep.
He didn't change the name of his stream.
Yeah, seems like him.
God.
I want to play Rainbow with you, like just terrorist hunt. Not AI. I feel like that'd be fun. I know it's not your game.
I don't like Rainbow.
Yeah.
I tried. I watched videos on YouTube before I ever owned the game, and I was like, damn, this game looks cool as shit. I was like, and then I saw it on sale one day. I was like, hell yeah, I'm gonna steal this game. Got it. I was like, nah, this game's shit. This game bullshit. Like, I was like, I wish I didn't get it so I could just have the fantasy. It's like, don't meet your heroes, Like,
just never have any heroes. There.
Just never play games. Only watch YouTube.
Yeah. I mean, that'd be a lot easier. You don't have to deal with the pain in person.
Something that's been getting worse with age with me.
Yeah.
Is OCD with video game. Like,
what?
I've had like mild OCD. Like, it's not life interrupting. I've never seen anyone about it. I have not been actually diagnosed with OCD.
What do you mean OCD in video games?
But I got a little bit of OCD, and video games is a breeding ground. Like, I was like researching it, and thankfully, so many other people have this problem. Like, a lot of people have this problem where you'll have OCD, maybe even just a little bit of OCD, where it doesn't interrupt your life and you can just live with it. Some people have it very bad and it's like life ruining. For me, I've got a few. They're called like obsessions, I think they're called. Like, it's just a thing you do repeatedly over and over and over and over again because you have to do it. Your brain makes you do it. But it's like, I'm fine with it, like, whatever. I've never seen anyone about it. Like, I am self-diagnosed OCD, just a little bit. Video games makes it so much worse, and thankfully there's so many other people that have it, where compulsions are so much worse in video games than in real life. Like, for example, my phone volume, like, I'll fuck with the volume so much. I'll like up, down,
That's
up, like, ringer.
What you mean.
I'll do the ringer on and off, on and off, on and off, on and off. But in video games, it gets a million times worse. Like, just...
It's got to be set perfect.
Something else, yes, but even when it's perfect, and I know it's perfect, I have to do it again. In something, one of the worst ones.
Like your overlay. Like your
Grand Theft...
overlay.
Yes. That's not that bad, though. Grand Theft Auto 5 is my worst game, even though I've played it so much and I like it so much. Because the more I play the game, the more compulsions I find in it. For example, the camera angle. Sometimes...
Oh, okay.
Sometimes,
I get that.
Grand Theft Auto used to have, it was 3 different camera angles, and they would zoom out. But now, they added... This was a while ago, like years ago. They added first person, so now there's 4 camera angles. It's like zoom out, zoom out, zoom out, first person, and then it like. So I would always keep it on the one closest zoomed in, but not first person.
That's what I do.
Sometimes I would load in a game, and I'd be like, "This isn't right," and it would be one out. Yeah, it would be one out, and I'd be like, "This isn't right." So I would switch it back because you just press the little button to cycle through. So it's
I know what you're talking. I hate that.
Now 24/7. If I'm walking, if I'm driving, if I'm flying, no matter what I'm doing, I'm cycling through, just spamming
my
camera button, just spamming it, cycling.
I don't do that, but like I definitely notice when it's a little zoomed out. I'm like, this isn't right. I can't play like this.
Yeah, and that's what it was like for me. So I'm okay. Switch it. and then it gets worse over time. It's like cracking your knuckles. The more you do a compulsion, the more it's gonna happen. So I will spam it like in clips because I clip funny things that happen in GTA all the time. You can see it in the clip. Like, you can see the camera angle. It's dizzy. I don't know how I don't have motion sickness from fucking with the camera. First person games, I will switch between guns a million times, especially making sure they're reloaded. Like I will switch to my secondary, press X a couple times, switch to my primary, press X a couple times. Like there's so many things. Video games are the worst for OCD, and I think it's a little bit why I suck.
Maybe that's why I'm decent at video games. Like I don't get OCD typically with video games. I mean, I obviously some things bug me and I have to fix it, like the camera angle in GTA. But it's like, normally I don't give a shit. Sensitivity, that's kind of like on the fence. So I don't know. Sensitivity is like, I typically have it around 6 or 7. And even if that's a little low or high, I think like, I don't think this really connects, but like, I think it just, it should be there because I'm always like at a 6 or 7. Yeah. But if it's too slow, like I don't like moving up to an 8 or 9 because it's not 6 or 7.
Yeah, because like most people who like don't know what OCD is like, oh, everything has to be organized. You're organized. You're cleansly. But it's not. My room's a fucking mess. Clearly I'm not organized. Your room. My room is horrible. It doesn't have shit to do with organization. It's just like repeating these compulsions that I do all the time. And like, so I don't know if people notice them and don't say anything, or if like no one's noticed them, but I'll do some like in real life and like my clothes. I'll fuck with my clothes all the time. It's so good. Like thinking about it, it's like, oh my god, I'm just retarded. But it's not. I'm not retarded. I am retarded, but that's different.
We're all retarded.
Yeah. But video games, just for some reason, video games are just a breeding ground for OCD. And I don't know if there's anyone out there watching this, because no one's watching this, but if you got the same problem, you gotta tell me, bros, because OCD's not my OCD's not that bad in real life, but video game makes it worse, and it's horrible.
Since we're on the topic of video games, I want to do something really quick. Like, what is one game that like, you played as a kid and it's just like so nostalgic that like you just have memories of it? I feel like for you it's Halo or Assassin's Creed. Like,
yes,
when you would visit, like I can't get out of my head playing Halo Reach with you over and over and over again. Just
Halo Reach, also freaking Halo Wars. That's nostalgic. Also, the first Lego Batman.
That Assassin's Creed game we played. I forget what it's called.
Assassin's Creed. It was Revelations. That was our favorite. That one's a little nostalgic too. Okay, there's this weird thing because nostalgia, like it's good, but too much.
Sucks.
Yeah, it's good, but it sucks. But like Lego Batman, the first one I played, so like that's hella nostalgia. But something that happened to me for the first time was with Spider-Man PS4. Now I have a problem with Spider-Man PS4 because it's the best game. It's the best. God, I love it. I'm hard right now thinking about it. Oh my god, I love Spider-Man PS4. But the thing that happened to me, I have nostalgia from Spider-Man PS4 after a day.
What?
Like I played Spider-Man PS4 for however long. I beat it, and I finished it. Nostalgia. like for some reason, I was so engrossed in this game. Like this game was so amazing to me that I have nostalgia just a week later. Like every time I pick up a controller, I get nostalgia. Like I get nostalgia just from. I launch the home screen and I hear the music and I get nostalgia. Like the game is new. I'm like I got nostalgia. New. Not even like before the DLC came out, when it was just the campaign. I beat the campaign. It was like deep depression. I guess so much nostalgia just after that. Yeah. Oh my! Like it was weird. I've never had nostalgia immediately because that's not what nostalgia is. Like nostalgia is after a long time. I had it immediately, and it was weird.
See, my kind of weird nostalgia is Modern Warfare 3 Infected. That's when I like really started to like play Xbox. Was Modern Warfare 3 Infected. Now, the problem with it, that being my first Infected, which I think that was the first time Infected was ever introduced into the Call of Duty franchise. I think. I could be wrong. But I love Infected so much to this day. I love Infected Modern Warfare 3. I just, now, every time they do a reboot of Infected, it's never the same. It's never as good as Modern Warfare 3. So I just never want to play it as much. Like, on Modern Warfare 3, that's all I would play. Like, I got to Prestige 1 just by playing Infected. And just, like, hiding around the map or being first infected. Like, it was just so much fun. And now, like, in Ghosts, Advanced Warfare, like, World War II, it's, like, it's not the same. Maybe it's because, like, they switched up, like, the kind of weapons you get or something. Or, like, the maps. It's just, like...
Also, a game will never feel the same as its original. Like, just using a different engine to make it, it's fucked. The feeling is fucked if there's a different engine. It just won't feel right. It'll never feel completely the same. But something that has nostalgia for me, oddly, old Minecraft. Not new Minecraft. Playing old Minecraft gives me nostalgia.
Okay, yeah.
But, like... Microsoft, it's gone through so many updates. It's a different game. Like it's a different game, and I still like Minecraft, and I am pissed that it was sold to Microsoft. But I'm just gonna be like, you ruined Minecraft. Microsoft ruined Minecraft. I am upset about that, but I don't like it's. And what are you gonna do? But playing it's a different game. Playing old Minecraft, especially going back to my old worlds. Yeah.
I mean, some of the mods for like you can get on PC, like, they look pretty cool. But like you can't get mods on console, which I wish. Like for the next generation of consoles, I want to be able to like add certain mods to the game. You know, like I feel like consoles are getting like, you know, they're always getting better with each generation. Like it's got to be soon where we're able to get mods like PC. Maybe not as many. Like,
I was lucky enough to like be into Minecraft during Minecraft's like the beginning. Like, I was later than other kids. Like I didn't start off as early as other people, but I was like there when Minecraft was still new. Like I remember, Stampy the YouTuber, Stampy Longnose. He got me into it. Like I know it's like weird. Like Stampy was like my guy. Like all my time was Stampy.
You still have his voicemail.
I do. Oh my god. I never remember that because I don't hear my own voicemail. But Stampy has been my voicemail forever. Oh my god, I'm getting nostalgic. Because Stampy was amazing. I would watch Stampy and Squid forever. I'm about to get upset. So I would watch Stampy and Squid all the time. They were the best combo. Like you could say, there's so many combos out there. You can say, name a better combo. You can't. Stampy and Squid, the best one. Okay, the best one. Now, I remember watching like their Minecraft. The first Minecraft video I watched of Stampy was before I knew who Stampy was, and it was his video of him going to the moon in Minecraft, which was edited. It wasn't real. Like it was his editing skill, which was. It was like amazing, cool. But I had no idea how that worked. Like when I was a little wee lad, when I was like 8 or 9 years old, I was like, holy shit, he's taking off in a rocket ship, he's going to the moon in Minecraft, this is crazy. It was just editing. But it was so crazy. And I remember specifically Stampy and Squid's quests, like the series, Quest. It was such a great series. It was amazing. I remember every Monday for years, like every Monday, a Quest video came out, and they were the best videos. They were just hilarious. It was just comedy gold. Like they put all their effort in these Quest videos, and it was like one of the largest series that they had because it was just so popular, so good. I loved it. They ended it. They ended the series. Like it went on. There's only so much you can do. You're gonna run out.
Yeah, that's true.
After a few years, the series ended, and I was like, "Fuck." I
Time to start over.
stopped watching Stampy and Squid eventually. Like, I did. But here's the thing. Stampy and Squid ended quests, and they stopped being in videos together. I have a theory. Like, I have conspired against this in my thoughts.
Maybe save this for another episode.
Oh, damn. Oh, you're right. I really should. Oh.
Conspiracy episode. Oh, he's taking a shit. Okay.
Oh, man. I'm getting hot. I'm getting hot. Next episode, Brian. Next episode.
Yeah. Next
Why aren't they today quit? Why? They're the best combo. The best combo. Why did I?
Okay, well, that has been Late Night Sessions, our duo episode. I hope you enjoyed for some reason. I thought, it's been pretty smooth compared to our other ones. So, hopefully you think the same. Smash that like button and go follow Lil Pump. So, see you next time.